brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. Jerking neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right to the air to open this one up. This throw is taken in by Faust. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
13. Report! For him.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Trey Amos.
Hey, check that. Cowboy 80. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. In motion goes Dobbs. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
On the jump.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. That is fielded at the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The first carry for King Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
4. Onward.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in, it's Tez Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Onward, ready? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Go.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's second down.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Second and 10.
Yeah. Hey.
Again, it's Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. Did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
3rd and short, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
19 Charger. Panther Street.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. He's inside the 30. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. But he'll gather it back in.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey, report. 180. Hey, shot.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's hot. Hot. 180. It's hot. 13.
Jackson looking to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Let's go. 180.
Jackson out of the pistol. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, hey.
Back to throw, Jackson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Oh, we're ready.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Get up. Throw it.
They'll run with Mitchell. Good blocking, and he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion goes Dobbs. Daniels now on 1st down. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And it's his 1st catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Get it! Cougar 19! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Go!
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Ready?
On 1st down, it is Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Ready up!
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready up!
The RPO. This is Dobbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go! Here we go! 70 Timberwolves! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Back to 60. Check. Hurt. Let go.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. The Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
In motion goes Dobbs. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Mike Green, he gets into drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return. before being forced out of bounds.
DC, ready? DC. No, we changed it. We changed it.
Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Yo. Go. Sit up. Go. No, we changed it.
Second down. Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Ozzy, sit up. Report.
To throw is Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's got another one. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown Ravens. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. after the touchdown, the loop is back out to kick this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Ready. Press all 80.
In motion goes Dobbs. On play action, Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
First down, Washington.
Go! Cross 60. 60 by 6. Go!
On first down, Daniels. Rolling right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Tampa.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves.
Play action. Here's Daniels moving to his right. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and goal, Washington.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Eagle. Bravo 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That run good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On a quick from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Come on. Hit. 60 vices. Check mash.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Here we go. Go, Rig. Go. 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll stick with him again. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Cowboy 80.
In motion, it's Robinson. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
In motion, it's Robinson. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Receiver in motion, going right. Daniels to throw on second down. They're set up a screen here to Hubbard. And And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 70, step the wolf.
The tight end, Fant, in motion.
Ready.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
70, 70. 70 ranges, 70 ranges. 70,
In motion goes Dobbs. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Ready. Cut my kid, Lightning 18.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Daniels now on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Come on, let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here to the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Cougar 19. Hurt.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackle at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
It's 4th down.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Street! Steady!
They'll try and run for it. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle for Mitchell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. Open space to the 35. And he will score again. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Third! Go!
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Nice job by them getting them back to the perimeter. Then he's able to to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go, set. 60 vices, 60 vices.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Got ready.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready up.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Go. Set up. What?
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It is 2nd and 6. Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. Neomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Jackson on 3rd and 2, and he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.